Hello everyone, this is Anna from Anne's BookTube Refuge for Bibliophiles. Hope you all are doing well, and today, as promised, I am back with the review of a particular book that I said I would be reviewing, and that particular book is Enduring Love by Ian McEwan. So as most of you would know that Ian McEwan is my most favorite contemporary writers, and I have read several books by Ian McEwan, some of them being Atonement, The Nutshell, On Chesil Beach, and various others. So this is one particular book by Ian McEwan that I absolutely adored, and I feel that all of you should read this book. So Ian McEwan is a British writer, and he writes in a way that combines his scientific acumen with an element of mystery. So in most of his book you would find an element of mystery combined with his scientific acumen. So unlike other books which require some bit of scientific knowledge to understand his novels, this book is purely a book which you can enjoy without being that much inclined towards science, and it is a book that is absolutely beautiful, and I feel that all of you should read this particular book. So the synopsis of the book says, I cannot remember the last time I read a novel so beautifully written or so utterly compelling from the very first page, by Bill Bryson, Sunday Times. Now let me tell you that currently I am reading another book by Bill Bryson called The Short History of Nearly Everything. I have read the first few chapters of that particular book, and I find that book absolutely well written and so informative, and I promise that I would make a video about the book as well. So let us continue to the synopsis. One windy spring day in the Chilterns, Joe Rose's calm, organized life is shattered by a ballooning accident. The afternoon, Rose reflects, could have ended in mere tragedy but for his brief meeting with Jed Parry. Unknown to Rose, something passes between them, something that gives birth in Parry to an obsession so powerful that it will test to the limits Rose's beloved scientific rationalism, threaten the love of his wife Clarissa, and drive him to the brink of murder and madness. So the story begins with a couple enjoying a picnic in the middle of in a particular setting, and it so happens that a boy gets entangled with the rope of a parachute and gets dragged away. And as he gets dragged away, the bystanders who look at the accident happening, they try to help him. So Rose, the protagonist of this book, also tries to help that particular boys and joins hands with others in saving the boy. But what happens is that they could not save the boy, and they also get dragged to some extent. And in that process, Rose, the protagonist of this book, meets a man called Parry, and something transpires between them which makes this man Parry fall in love with the protagonist of this book, who is, as we already said, named Rose. So the protagonist of this book, a man named Rose, has to endure the love of this man called Parry, which he doesn't want to. And this man named Parry is so much obsessed with this man called Rose that he cannot help himself calling him and asking him to go out with him, and he basically pursues him with lot of determination, and which annoys this protagonist of this book named Rose. So he at some point of in this book, he almost becomes mad, and he takes extreme step which a normal civilian would not in normal circumstances. So this is the gist of the book, and this book is absolutely very beautiful, and I this is one of my most favorite reads of 2023. And as we move further on to the synopsis, some of the reviews say, a page turner with a plot so engrossing that it seems reckless to pick the book up in the evening if you plan to get any sleep that night. This is by Alan de Botton from Daily Mail. Another uh, review is that, taught with narrative excitement and suspense, a novel of rich diversity that triumphantly integrates imagination and intelligence, rationality and emotional alertness, by Sunday Times. So he is a maestro at creating suspense, the particular sickening, seesawing kind that demands a kind of physical courage from the reader to continue reading. So this was all about the book. I thoroughly enjoyed reading this book. I would give this book 5 out of 5 stars. Earlier I had given this book a 4 out of 5 stars when I was reviewing the books that I was currently reading at that point of time. So back then I was 75% into this book, and now that I have read the entire book, I would give this book a 5 out of 5 stars. So this is an absolutely beautiful book, and I recommend that you read this book. And I got this particular book from Bookchore. So this is a book from Bookchore, and I would like to keep this book in my library because this is one of the books that I have absolutely enjoyed. So I hope that you will enjoy it as well. So this is a great book by Ian McEwan. This encourages me to pick up other books by Ian McEwan as well, which I will surely do in the future. And so yeah, this was all about it, and I absolutely love this book. So hope you would like it too. And so this was all about it. With this I would end the video and wish you a happy reading. Bye.